Thank you for tuning in to Mildly Offensive Television, where we leave that cornball shit at home into the networks. If you're corny, turn off the fucking computer.
And look, and as always, click that like and subscribe button on the screen to support the channel.
Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter at Mildly TV and on Facebook at #MildlyOffensiveTV. Fuck with it.
Yes, sir. So look, we want to get into it?
Yeah.
Let's get right into the topics, fellas. The first topic we want to get off into is, do women have it easier in society? Do women have
The answer is yes. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
No, let's kind of dive into this a little bit. Let's, because, you know, from my point, I do think the women, you know, they have it easier in society because they're not seen as a threat. You know?
That's a good perspective right there. Yeah, not seen as a threat.
I mean, what do y'all think? What do you think?
I agree. I mean, you can tackle that point of not seen as a threat, meaning that the black man in society is seen as a threat.
Right.
That's it. The bigger, the blacker, the scarier. It's not good. But like I say, you deal with that when you talk about the cops. You deal with that when you talk about the opposite race. Everybody gets a little jittery around a big black dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
hey, we know you know.
Yeah, you would have more of a say-so on that. I wouldn't be the big black guy, but I do think even for myself, I'm not the big black guy in the room, but as a black male, when we're in society, others see us as a threat. You know, you'll oftentimes, because we see people will walk past us, what do they do first when they kind of see us coming?
Clutch their purse.
They clutch their purse.
You know, to the other side of the street.
Other side of the street, they look down,
Yeah,
they do a quick head nod, and they put their head down. Why is it's not like that with women in society?
Well, let me interject. So, I think that when you talk about, because you said threatening,
Right.
so what it is, the reason why women aren't perceived as threatening initially is because physically, like, we're bigger, we're stronger.
Right.
So from a physical, if you're just looking at the physical, that's why women are seen, you know, as non-threatening or a little less threatening. But they're the ones that are actually, you know, if we really unpack it, because you're perceived as non-threatening, you have the ability to actually, you know, undercut people in a way that, like you just said, if I see a black person, because I'm already on notice, like, it's gonna be hard for him to get to me unless he just outright overpowers me or something like that. A woman, you let a woman walk right up to you.
Right. And that is the truth,
Yeah.
statement, you know. So
That show was like mine.
I feel like with women in society, they're not viewed, you know, they're not viewed as a threat also, because with women, you feel like they can come out to a point and to rally behind each other, and as men, we sometimes downplay another man in society because we want to be the head person.
Oh yeah.
We have to be the big dog. You know, I think that's also a point also for us with women not being seen as a threat, you know, to one another. And, you know, even for myself, I'll speak on it. Maybe, you know, you guys can come in as well. I feel like, you know, when I'm walking somewhere, and I'll be the first to say, if I see another person of color and they look a certain way, I'm kind of on notice. And he could be, you know, the smartest guy. He could be the nicest guy.
You saying just because he's black?
Well, hey, I'm saying the way if he looks or has a certain dress code about himself with everything that's going on in society, you know, I'm just being honest. It doesn't make it right or make it fair. But what I'm saying is that if I see a guy looking a certain way in society that I do not know, I would look at him a little bit different than I would look at a woman opposed to dressing the same way.
But I guess as a black man, what you should have a better understanding of what is appropriate dress or not appropriate dress, I guess you would say. Because now, if we know, okay, a hoodie doesn't mean that I'm about to rob.
Right.
You know, saggy pants doesn't mean I'm about to rob you, I'm going to do some harm to you. Because we know the culture. Versus somebody outside of the culture, they may not know. You know, they see a black man or just a male, period, with a hoodie on his head. Like, I'm black, and when I see a man walking the gas station, certain time of the morning or night, he got a hoodie on, hands in his pocket, hey, black, white, green, whatever, I'm going to whoop his ass, because I don't know what he's up to. That's the way I look at it. So, I mean, it's one thing for being aware of your surroundings, then there's another thing of racially profiling or
That's
or
a fact.
putting something on somebody just because of the way they dress or just because of their stature or something like that. Some people can have some, because you know, from school, some of the biggest dudes we knew were soft.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
Wonder
is
Bread,
That is true. That is
Marshmallow,
true. That is true.
Pussy.
Yeah, that is true.
That's what they were. They weren't gonna do nobody no harm. But when you physically see them,
Yeah.
until you check their personality, you're like, oh, okay, he's a pussy. It's okay. Everybody, put your guns on. He's a pussy.
Character.
Check his DNA. Check his DNA. I feel like that is true. I think, I guess so, fellas, what we're saying is that if we see someone of our same racial background, if we see their dress code, it can have us on alert. Like if we saw a guy with fitted pants on and a polo, opposed to a guy with baggy jeans on and a hoodie on, and he looks like Rick Ross' twin brother, and it's 1:30 in the morning.
For me, it's more about demeanor.
Demeanor, okay.
If you approach me in a manner that is aggressive,
Okay.
or hostile, or you invade my
Walking
person,
fast.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you invade my personal space, but I'm not necessarily gonna say I feel some type of way about you based on how you dress. Like, cause sometimes I like to be dressed fucked up.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know what it feels like to be on the other side of that, to where if somebody see you and they assume that, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm finna get in your ass.
Yeah.
Cause this is what you assumed about me. So it's not so much it's the demeanor and the approach. Say it. You're not gonna do me like that.
You're down what race
You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna do me.
y'all
But see, the other thing about that, like he was saying, to add to his point, it's not, to me, what makes the difference too, there's nothing wrong with you being aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely. That's true.
Now, if you're saying, hey, what's this dude up to? He jumped out his car kind of fast, got a hoodie on, got his hands in his pocket. Once the brother or whoever comes in the store, yeah, man, can I get 10 on pump 5? Okay, no problem. But if the problem comes in, is when I make the racial profile, and then I just try to follow it up with, oh yeah, he probably one of them old, this, and that's when the problem, that's when you get offended, like you said, because even you, upstanding citizen,
Exactly.
work, do your job, you ain't trying to rob nobody, but they'll take it further.
Yeah.
Or he probably one of them, he probably slanging dope, or what is he doing at this time of morning? I work shift work. I'm on my way to work, but they're not gonna see that.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys that work shift work, they wear basketball shorts,
Yeah, exactly.
a
That's what I'm
hoodie,
saying.
tennis shoes, and they making six figures.
But
I'm just saying, you remember, you wanna go into that? You wanna get into that shit? Cause we definitely can, nigga.
hey, he stole sodas, but hey,
First of all,
30 years ago.
That's allegedly.
that was 7 months ago.
That was allegedly. You don't know who stole them sodas.
Back to the show.
No, but go ahead, Rob, wrap it up there if you want to.
I mean, to kind of steer us back to the original thing, women having it easier in society. Now, like I said, again, physically, that's one thing, but as far as if we go into the actual mechanics of the way society is set up and designed, women do have, easier may be the wrong word, and I'll find another word to try to clarify that point. But society views, because women are viewed in a non-threatening manner, society usually has their hands out to help them faster than what they would a male, especially an African American male. We fall at the bottom rung as far as that goes. But when it comes to upward, like job mobility, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to educational opportunities, when it comes to once a relationship and things have gone bad, people run to the aid of the woman. Her friends are even sympathetic to her plight. Whereas if you come to your partners and you crying and you tell them, oh yeah man, she cheated on me, like, oh nigga, your meat is small, or, it's gonna be on you.
Well, it goes back to the way men are raised. Men, we're raised to suck it up.
Yeah.
Quit acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
Stop
crying, pussy.
Where women are raised to be princesses and queens, and it's okay. No, kid it to her. Like, I got kids, and I tell my son already, you can't do what your sister do. Or, it's more so not showing her, any kind of privilege over him, but it's preparing him for society. You can't do what a woman do as a man. You need to get used to it not being fair. It's not, a man, nothing worse than a grown man talking about, it's not fair. Life is not fair, and it's damn sure not fair for you as a man. certain structures are set up against you. And as a man, what makes a man is when he fights above all the adversity. Although he get knocked down from the job, whether it's a race issue, you didn't get position because you're black, or you didn't get position because your look doesn't fit what we're looking for.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the reason, you're gonna get that as a man. You're gonna get hassled on the way to work. Prime example is of how women have it a little bit better than men in society is when a police officer approaches the car. To me, that has always been the golden rule of how it goes. When a man is driving, he has a seatbelt on, he got to be straight. Say his tags are out, his inspection sticker's out. Cop comes up to the car. Hey, how you doing, officer? Any reason why you pulled me over? Yeah, the inspection sticker's out. Son of a gun, I didn't know that. I'll take care of it first thing in the morning, not a problem. You'll take this ticket first. What does a woman get to do? Are you serious? I don't even know nothing about no tags. My husband takes care of all that. Don't let her be good looking. Then, cops always trying to hit too. You know that y'all always trying to hit a nigga gal when he ain't around. That's what they do. They look down. They standing in the doorway. They looking down at them thighs.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I understand. When you get a chance, just tell your husband needs to take care of that, and I can take care of that for you.
Yeah, man.
I put that fire. That type of shit they do when you ain't around.
I got a nightstick and a nightstick.
They get out of the ticket. You ain't getting out of the ticket. A man gonna get nailed every time. As an adult, I've never been free to go. The old saying of a warning. Remember you used to get warnings back in the 90s? Cop pull you over, he look at your license, see you not that far from home, he look at the edge of alright, you better go straight to that house and I bet not see that car out here no more.
Do you think
those days are over.
Now, I remember one time you did get away though, bro. But I think they let you go because, like, you had so much shit going on and so much shit was wrong with the picture. Them boys was like, hey, you know what? No. Just get the fuck out of my sight. Remember, we was at the warehouse that day, and we drunk beers. We had
I called you that night to come get me. Woo. Yeah, I did get away with murder that night. He had me red-handed. I was hammered, dude. I failed the sobriety test. I failed the walking and put your finger on your nose. I had beer in my lap when he pulled me over.
So what do you think?
It was a van, bro.
No, he got a call.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got a call. Because he said, you got somebody that can drive you home? And I said, yeah, and I called you. You were just as drunk as I was. We both left the same place.
Yeah.
But he got a call, and I guess it was more important than trying to fuck my night up. And so he was like, hey, better not get behind that wheel until your buddy gets you to leave this car here. Of course, as soon as he drove off, I cranked the shit up.
You was right down the street from the right down
right down the street from the house.
I think it makes a difference if it's tags though, or if it's DWI though related too though. I know I've gotten away with the tag stuff. Be it a certain part of town, be it don't have limo tint or it doesn't smell anything in the car. I don't know. That may help some because I haven't gotten away with drinking.
No, you're not supposed to get away with drinking.
Well, I'm just saying, they give me for that. So let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that women have it easier because they have more support from each other? Because I do think that's another valid point. I think women tend to support women more than men support men. What's y'all take on that?
I think they put on a better show of supporting each other than men do. Women sneaky.
Yeah.
Women they'll sit there and I understand, girl. Now, if you need me, you just call me. Or you can come stay over here. You ain't got to put up with that shit. Where a man, we right off the bat, hey, nigga, what is it? You call your homeboy, man, no lady kick me out, man, I need to come stay with you.
No.
Man, look out, man, that's shit. I got the shit going over here, man. What the fuck you do? Nah, man, I'm just saying, I just got on her ass about this bullshit, she keep fucking with me. Well, you shouldn't have did that then, nigga, because your ass got to stay there and deal with it. We like I said, we just call it what it is. Women, they do the clawing, they do the behind the back. Now they'll get off the phone with their homegirl and they'll call another homegirl and they'll tell them what the real deal is. Because women look at it like, I told you so. I told you that nigga wasn't shit. But you kept fucking with him. You know, they're not gonna tell their homegirl that, but they're gonna talk about her behind her back. Well, if I did that to you, that's if I told you one thing in your face, that's all good, bro. I understand, man. Hey, we all make mistakes. Then I hang up the phone, get on the phone with him, like, yeah, this stupid ass dude, he done did this. That's what you call being a whole ass nigga.
Oh,
that's what it's called.
Right there,
And see, that's another thing. Men, we live by code.
Yeah.
That's why half of us are in the penitentiary, because we live by these codes. The G code, the whole ass nigga code.
Yeah.
You know, we have all these different codes why we can't do certain stuff, why we can't say certain stuff, why we can't, you know, that's what we live. Women don't too much live by that. They can, you know, women get away with, they can do all kind of shit that we can't do. Women can have sleepovers.
So that kind of, let me just segue in this.
I want to have a sleepover.
Yes.
Women
Did
have
you
all-
say yes? Is that what you said? We on the weirdo side of the game now, bro.
Hey, 20th century, everyone's doing.
It's good for our gay viewers.
Cut.
No, that's a fact.
Hey, welcome to Miley Picture TV. I ain't tripping.
Oh, man.
Like back in the day on Living Color. Hated it. It's gonna look like that.
Say, man, so what I kind of want to ask y'all to kind of segue a little bit, what y'all think about the power of the pussy, though? Because that's where the ultimate, you understand what I'm saying? That's where they draw the actual power from. You understand what I'm saying?
We're all on the same page that it has power.
It does.
Superpower.
Tremendous power.
Superman, Batman, Spider-Man ain't got shit on pussy.
Black Panther.
Man, you throw a cape on some pussy, nigga.
They should throw a cape on it.
Should.
A warning sign or something on that shit.
That needs to be a trademark.
But this, I mean,
I got some power, man.
you can start from,
Able to leave
You can
a
start.
in a single bound.
let's start from what dudes do.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
to get it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's one part of it, then the other part is what you do to keep it. Let's start with what you do to keep, what you do to get it.
Okay.
First of all, no man would get a haircut if it wasn't for women.
That's a fact.
We would not bathe daily
Baths, yeah.
if it was not for
That's out of
women.
there.
We would not shave.
Mhm.
We wouldn't do any of these things. We wouldn't wash our cars and all this stuff. We do this for women. That's why we do it. We go out. That's what the club is all about.
That is true.
We choose which club we go to according to how the women gonna look.
Yeah, what they look like.
What they look like, or
Yeah,
what
but ain't
your
no
homeboy
women
call
that
you
they
from
see.
the club.
Yeah.
What's the first thing? Yeah. What it look like in there?
What it look like.
That doesn't mean what's the lighting like. Do they have any kind of seating? They're not asking that.
Yeah.
I said, what some hoes look like up in there
Mhm.
before I get up and put on some clothes?
They
Is the
busting
work
it open
going?
what they doing, yeah.
And what's the first thing we're gonna say? It's so bad. This is that
Come
nigga.
on up there, man.
Better come on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we get our ass up. Or and you get up and you go way across town. You put on all this cologne, all this jewelry, all this shit, just in the hopes of going home with something.
Yeah.
Just to get lucky
Something.
and get something.
Yeah.
That's what moves me.
Yeah.
That's what moves society. You want a better job so you can stunt better.
Yeah.
You know, you
Well,
want
nice
a
to
nicer
get lucky.
car so you can stunt.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I mean, that does go into getting it, but I guess another follow-up question is, what is worth keeping when we talking about the
That's
woman?
where the genius of men come in at.
Let's
Because
let's unpack that. We'll unpack that in a minute. But I want to a little like, what's the wildest shit you ever done to get some pussy, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's something that you've done that was so out of line and out of character for some pussy, bro?
you trying to take us to some low places now.
Well, I mean, I don't think mine was that wild personally. Well,
Some
I
niggas
think,
still using some of that shit.
I think for me, that I can think of off top is that I've driven. I drove over an hour for one little chick, you know, put on the Marcus Houston. I remember that song Naked. Yeah,
You did what?
she put it on. I drove over an hour
Oh, over an hour.
to get to her, and then I also drove one time. I drove over 2 hours. You know, I basically went out of town.
Yeah. Oh, I done been out.
Yeah.
Nigga, I done hopped on planes for pussy before.
Oh yeah. See,
But
you
let me
know.
tell you, I would tell you, because I can't tell you the supreme low down shit I've done. Not just yet. That's
You
coming
do no
for
Bill
another
Cosby
episode.
shit, did you?
Hey, big guy, we're on camera. Let's not even go.
No,
It's okay. It was in the 90s.
Hey.
He knows all about those
You
things.
can always say that.
Allegedly.
If you say it was in the 90s, it makes it acceptable.
That's the word for Rod today, guys.
Now this was in the early 2000s, and you know this young lady. This I think I was in high school, so it was the 90s. It was like 99, 2000. Nigga, I was fucking with Miss Reed. You understand what
What
I'm saying?
exactly you talking about?
Nigga, so it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. And we on the phone, and she, you know, feeling free. She said, oh yeah, come on. Nigga, immediately my dick is like hard. You understand what I'm saying? So nigga, and at the time, this is when Rod Senior was in his prime.
Right.
Optimus Prime. And you know, we had that front door that was real loud. So basically, nigga, I rolled the car out of the driveway. Like I pushed the shit out of the Volvo. Silver Fox. I pushed that shit out of the driveway. I almost hit Trinice in them car across the street when I pushed it out of the driveway. I hopped in that bitch and I started it up. Nigga, I got to the front of the neighborhood and they was already paving it. They already knew I had left. I got to the front of the neighborhood and they was already, and so I know I'm finna get destroyed. I'm finna get my ass kicked when I went to the house. You think I came back? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna deal with that shit later.
Yeah,
My meat is hard. I gotta get over here to Miss Reed.
So your brain is already shut
Oh,
down.
that shit's
Your
not
dad should understand that. I think dads know. They just put
That
on the
shit-
show in front of the mama, and
Bro.
at about midnight, they put. He done left out this house. Are you serious? Let me call his dad. Boy, you better get your ass back to the house, but make sure you get that pussy first. That's what they really be saying, cause they know.
So I go over there, I get the pussy. I'm over there now. After I skeeted all of that shit out of me, now you know my brain is working
It's
again.
coming back.
And I know I done fucked up bad, so I don't want to come home. So I still sit around and bullshit and play for another hour. And I'm, it's 5 in the morning. They're fucking asleep. No, they're not, nigga. They're right here. As soon as I hit the door, my old man, all I see is fucking hair and nostrils.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's where the fuck you been?
He has to. That's why parents, dads out there, y'all need to cut it out. Cut it out. You know, we're a new generation. Cut it out. You know what it's like. You did the shit.
Same thing.
You snuck out to go get the pussy. You went and did all kind of foul shit. Quit letting the mama gas you up.
Yeah.
I don't know why women act like they never want to fuck in their life.
Yeah.
You 40 and you 50 now, and you reserved, and you a sister at the church now. But when you were 19, you throwing that ass in a circle.
Circle. It's like the rest
So,
of
I mean, cut us a break. I mean, but dads, we depend on them to understand. At least do it, though.
Yeah.
Don't try to climb. At least
Yeah.
come to the side, take me outside, say, hey, son, look here, man.
And see, they once again, the reason they're not gonna do that has to do with the power of the
Yeah,
pussy.
Ain't that
You
crazy?
understand what I'm
That
saying?
connects back.
Yeah, it
Because
comes
he
all the
looking
way
at you,
back.
gonna fuck my pussy up.
So let me to put a conclusion on the story to show you how I got out of it. And this is what makes me a supreme piece of shit. You understand what I'm saying? When I told him, like as soon as he told me that, I started crying and I'm like, oh my God.
How old were you when you
I
started
was
crying?
probably like 16.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
That's like the last
But
year.
no, let me tell you why I was crying. I was crying because I was like, yeah, Sherrod tried to kill himself. I had to grab the gun.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a
So
good story.
basically, you ever hear this story? Nah, I don't think he ever. That's why when they see Sherrod, they be looking at him fucking weird, cause
That's some low shit you did.
oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. But I got the pussy.
You got the pussy and you got away.
And I got away.
He's
I
a
got out of
winner,
that.
Yeah,
I got out of that.
That deserves a toast, man.
Being a dirtbag.
What's
your low story?
Dirtbag.
Man, I don't have none that can compete with that, man.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I got one for you.
What is that?
I'd love to hear it.
You don't remember this, do you?
I don't.
Nigga, we had went to a club. I lost my phone in the fucking
Oh,
club.
but nobody got none though.
Yeah, but you.
I didn't get none.
You talking about the one with the girl that looked like the dude?
Yeah.
I heard the story.
Okay. That was a low story, but nobody scored. Like,
Listen,
okay.
the bitch put, no, I put her number in your phone. I'm like, hey, Jay, hit me up when we get to the crib.
Tell the viewers what happened to your phone, so they can kind of have
I
a
lost my
backstory.
phone in the club.
You
My
lost
mom broke
your
my
phone.
phone. Somebody stole my phone.
Okay.
It was something. It was some
Okay.
shit like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now, when I seen the bitch, I didn't think the bitch looked like a man.
How intoxicated were you at this point?
It was in the club. I was probably fucked up.
So that's play lawyer with me, everybody.
No, because if we're going to play lawyer, then we got to unpack this all the way, because it's really two facets.
I know you get to that.
The first thing is, and Shed Wade was there too.
Yeah, he's not a credible witness at all. He's just still
I believe it.
Shed was at that motherfucker too. So, the nigga...
Your backstory on Sid. We can tell your backstory on Sid.
Bro.
You be cool.
These
Yeah, I got some very low stories.
you don't even understand.
My shit,
That
that shit gotta go on Playboy channel. My shit.
This is the
all-
devil himself sitting here in this motherfucking... I'm surprised you ain't on fire right now, bro.
Yeah, I did a whole lot of good old antibiotics. I was, but no, I had a low story probably of a female. I went to her apartment and she had kids, and she had this like newborn baby that wouldn't stop crying. But I had drove over there in the middle of the night because she had talked up by getting it in. So I get over there, the baby's crying, baby would not be quiet.
First of all, she shouldn't even be having.
She shouldn't have had me over.
That's straight.
So it's on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
So
piece
of
shit.
course, we get in the bed. Every time the baby piped down, we okay, let's go. We started up. Baby started crying. But what blew my mind, she never took the baby out the bed. She didn't put the baby in the bassinet. She kept the baby right there. Tooted the ass up.
Oh, I love it. See, that foul shit is something. Well, go ahead.
Then you thinking like, as a man, I'm thinking like, whoa, you're just gonna cuddle your baby and toot your ass up and you expect me to continue to have sex with you? So I'm in the thing about 5 minutes, and I'm wearing it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not my child, it's her responsibility to worry about it. That's probably one of the lowest things that I've ever done.
Hope
Right
this
there.
child isn't watching this somewhere, man. Yeah, y'all beat my low story, man. I don't really.
Didn't you have a thing with the midgets that time?
No.
That wasn't you?
I think
All right.
that, yeah,
Okay.
You sound like you like
Let's
those
go off
fucking
into
niggas.
the second part of the question.
Well, let me wrap it up there, fellas. So I also want to end with this one, and we can kind of move forward. Let me hear y'all take on this. I think that with all the women stars on television, Oprah, Ellen, etc., and the LGBT community behind women, I think that they also have more of an easier time advancing. Ava DuVernay, etc., those hosting or producing films. I think that kind of gives the playing field a little bit more of a segue for women than men. And I'm okay with it, but as a whole, women can say, yeah, we have the babies. You have men at home that take care of their children too. You have men that cook, you have men that clean, you have men that go back to work. Women can say this one valid thing as far as to me, and I can understand as far as losing the baby weight and the post-traumatic, as far as having the baby. I get that, but as far as an easier time in society, becoming more successful, branding themselves, yeah, what's y'all take on it? I think that.
Well, to kind of piggyback and also kind of, you have to understand the reason behind the fact that women are, and it ties back to the original point, women are perceived as less threatening, but women, 9 times out of 10, we perceive women as being able to be controlled, or control more than a man would be able to be controlled. So, if it comes down to hiring somebody, even if the woman isn't hired, if it comes down to hiring, a woman versus a man, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hire that woman over that man because you, as a man, especially if it's a man making the decision, you're going to feel like you have the ability to control her more. You know what I'm saying? Versus, me telling a woman, hey, you need to be here at 8 o'clock, and if you're not, you're fired. Now, she may not even respond, in a manner that's ignorant. Well, some of these bitches gonna be ignorant, so. But she may not even go there. She may just internalize it and go home and tell her husband about it and talk about it to him till he can't stand to hear about the shit no more. But a dude, you let your boss short you on your check, and is he rather gonna see you in his face or a woman who, oh, well, you know, I think my hours were short and da da da, versus say, what is this bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you think that has something to do with that with a woman? That's something he can potentially get with, especially if she look like someone.
That's always an angle.
Absolutely.
No matter what race,
Absolutely.
a man always, if you're a good-looking woman,
Yeah.
a man is always looking at the angle of how can I
manipulate,
finesse
control.
you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to finesse you. They're trying to charm you.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Cynthia,
powerful,
I know that
charm.
made a mistake on your check. It'll be okay. You just want to go to happy hour anyway. Oh, you're right, Tom. You know, they play that game.
Yeah.
Well, you can't play that with me. I'm sitting there, where my money at, Tom? Hey, Rod, I know you want to go to happy hour, but hey, it ain't none of your motherfucking business where I want to go. Where my goddamn money? Goddamn. That's another thing they do. We say anything, we're hostile.
How they do it?
Goddamn. What's the big deal here?
Yeah.
Why did they get to start talking like Jerry Fry? What's the problem? What? You know, they get to doing that. You're like, hey, I want my money. I didn't work. I want my money.
Yeah.
You can't finesse a man. Another man, if you're a real man, if you macho, you can't finesse me.
No.
I'm coming at you in the square. I'm looking in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the game you know.
Exactly.
You got to give me results. You got to give me answers. You can't bullshit me. Where women, if she kind of half feeling the dude, you know, and some women looking at the overall advantage. If I got one up on Tom, you know, I let Tom think he can get some of this. Tom might promote me.
Yeah.
Tom might look out for me on the next one.
Yeah.
You know, Tom might not know that I get here at 8 when I'm supposed to be at 7:30 every day.
Exactly. He's got to look.
We not getting that favor.
See, that's why women, at the same time, they may be perceived as less threatening, but a woman who really is comfortable with being a woman and knows how to be a woman and feels no shame about being a woman. Oh.
Cause, you know, I mean, it goes back to the thing of, I'm gonna tell you why women get it easier. Because for one, this is the point of all points right here. Women have between their legs what every man wants. Men don't have what every woman wants.
Even gay niggas want it.
No, they don't even want it.
No, they want it because they want to be that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
If you check the market, just like if you check the stock market, I can look on my phone and check the market. The price of pussy is going $150 an hour. It says it right here. Price of dick is down. That's what the Dow really stands for.
Oh, man.
Dick is down. Price of dick is only going for 50 cents a dick. So that's the problem. You got to do the evaluation. The price of pussy is way higher than the price of dick. Nobody's checking for dick. Dick is everywhere. A beautiful woman can't get away from dick. Where pussy, a man, you got to think when you're a man, you got to do a whole lot to get pussy. Or you got to do a certain type of dude, you got to have a certain look or whatever. But pussy, pussy, oh man, dudes, every dude, we can go outside and there's a dude on the corner waiting on the pussy.
That's
like
right.
he waiting on the bus.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been out here 30 minutes, ain't no pussy behind you here. You seen the pussy?
Yeah.
But dick is different.
Yeah.
You know, women turn down dick, believe it or not.
That's true.
They don't want it. They want a certain type of guy. He got to have curly hair. He got to be light skinned. Or he got to be tall. He got to be masculine. He got to be muscular.
If
whatever.
a bitch laid down in the middle of the street and said, "Hey, anybody who wants some pussy, come get some," it's gonna be a line.
A line.
Yeah. That is
Here,
from here to fucking Egypt
yes,
is where it's
sir,
gonna
it's gonna be a serious
Yeah.
ass line.
Yeah.
And niggas is gonna be waiting in this line.
Yeah, that's true.
But dick,
You let a nigga
Not
lay down
gonna-
and say that same
you get the
shit.
big girls might line up. I could use a little. You like, no, not you, not you. But she coming for it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think we should at least tackle the part about what men do to keep.
Yeah, let's close it out.
We close it out on what men do to keep. I mean, we do some pretty astonishing things to keep some pussy.
Well, I guess the question to you guys is that what validates you wanting to keep that woman? You know,
I think that varies from guy to guy, you know. Some dudes, if she look half decent, if she cook a good meal, if she giving it up when I want it, I'm cool with that. Some dudes need a woman that's educated. They need a woman that's motivated, that's got goals and dreams, and want to do something. She got to be a good mother. I mean, some dudes' list is long, and some dudes' list is real short.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You know, some dudes look at it like, what that head be like? You know, they ain't looking no further. You know, she can't read. I don't give a damn. You know,
I like the fact the bitch can't read.
She can't read.
I don't need a literary bitch.
You know, they don't want it. They don't want all the extra. So it's just, when is it too far? Now you're carrying over into tricking. That's the ultimate question that we're trying to get to. When does it become tricky?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And who deserves it and who don't deserve it?
That's an excellent question.
See, then you have to go back to the origins of tricking. And this is the point of the show when I call out Lil Wayne. You son of a bitch, Wayne, I love your music. And you from New Orleans, you my guy. But you started that tricking shit. Because he made that famous statement, it ain't tricking if you got it. Everything changed when Wayne said that. Because in the woman's mind, oh, you better have this, you better have that, you better have that. In the man's mind, oh, I got a little old job, you know, I got a car, I got this. So it ain't tricky, I got it.
Right.
When you really don't got it.
Right.
When you're 19, you have no clue of what you need to accomplish in this life yet.
And that's the thing, it trickled down to the younger generation.
Yeah.
High school included. Not just college, but high school included. They will look at you as if you're supposed to do X, Y, Z. You like, wait a minute, you called me up to go to Papa Do's. And you want me to you want to order lobster? We'll talk about it later. No. Let's get some chicken tenders.
Let's put it in perspective. Pre-Lil Wayne saying it, before he said that, in the 90s.
White T, Lil Wayne.
If you had a car, apartment,
and
a piece of a job,
yes, sir.
you were a winner.
Yeah.
Post Lil Wayne saying that, you got to have a Mercedes, a condo, and be an executive. That's what changed, or a boss, or a CEO. And that's literally what changed. So it was like women's standard went through the roof of what a man has, and that's what we're suffering from today, because now that makes a woman want a finished product. No, a lot of women don't want to go through the trials and the struggle and the growth to say, hey, when I got with him, you know, yeah, he was working over at Target, in Target warehouse making $9 an hour. He drove a little Honda XL. You know, he had a little apartment over in, you know, in the hood a little bit. But he was cool. He was a hard-working man. He was good.
Women, chime in.
Those days are over.
Yeah.
Now they have the internet. They can check your credit score. They can check your background, where you work it. They want you to have it all together when you meet them.
What do they have?
Most of them ain't got shit.
So
But that pot of gold. They had a pot of gold. That's what they got. They don't have to have good credit. They don't have to have a job. They don't have to have certain credit. They got that pot of gold in between their legs. And by golly, like a charm, I got to have it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got to have it.
Man,
excuse me.
It's like, hey, is the bitch breathing?
That's that question.
Oh, she's breathing?
That's the standard. That's another. Men's standards are here. Women's standards are here now.
Let me tell you this. The woman that thinks you're there should do so much more for you. I've seen it, I've experienced it, and I sat back and said, wow, if only you knew who he really was. I've seen women, when a dude drive up in a certain car, we don't know the individual, drive up in the car, we sitting somewhere, Papa Do's, Landry's, you know, Cheesecake Factory, whatever. When he drives up, they willing to do flips and go through hoops for this dude.
He don't give a damn about it.
Don't care. You just a match on the belt. I could be a good guy. I pull up in my little normal car. You don't even notice me.
No. See, but that's why, like, you have to bring it back to the point. When you're a woman that deserves, like, what do you do to keep the pussy? You're supposed to look for a woman that deserves to be kept. See, to me, a woman who, you know, if it's just material shit that gets you off, you about as deep as a puddle of water. And I'm gonna, me at this age, I'm gonna notice that and I'm gonna understand that and I'm gonna use that in my
That's a run.
If I just gotta show you some shiny shit and I get what I want out of you, okay, bitch, here goes some little trinket. You know, but you'll never have the respect of, you know, me actually wanting to keep you. A woman that you want to actually keep is a woman that, okay, yeah, she likes the shiny car, but she knows that that doesn't have anything to do with the man.
Yeah.
The man himself. Like, what is the character of this man like?
Yes.
What is the character? See, and that's what I'm saying. So when you see a woman that is, you know, she's too impressed by just the material, then you understand, like, well, for me anyway, I understand that that's a certain type of woman, and she's always going to be chasing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me.
But
she's always going to be chasing.
If you got a Corvette, she gonna chase after that Ferrari when it come along.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's be honest, fellas. At one point in life, that did feel good, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It did feel good.
It still feels good. That never goes away.
Okay.
Because that's the vanity part of it.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than going to the lot, knocking off something nice,
Absolutely.
getting clean, getting a fresh cut, putting on your J's, putting on your unit, and pulling up somewhere, and you got, as we would say back in the 90s, you got a bunch of boppers.
Yep.
That never gets old.
He took it back, y'all.
You know, that never gets old.
Boppers.
Every man likes it. It's just human nature. Everybody likes to be noticed. Everybody likes to be complimented.
Yeah.
That's why you do it.
Yeah.
You know, people lie. You know, I just like to keep my cut. You know, I like to stay fresh. No, you like to try to attract the pussy.
Yeah, you want this
Regardless
this
of
brings us
like
to
you.
that original point.
You do like to be noticed, regardless. Even if, you know, if it's a family member, a friend, you do want somebody to take notice to you.
Yeah, you want
Because
notice.
that's the root of it all, man. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to get play. But I guess if we want to wrap it up with that, you know, like, the women have the easy society, yes, but I guess another little tidbit on that is, should they have it easier?
That's what I was about to say.
You know?
And my conclusion on it, wrapping up the show, some of the women that I know that's got that fire in between them knees,
You're going there, okay.
they deserve to have it better.
Yeah.
That's my count.
Yeah,
I can direct to that.
See, okay.
No, I can, but let me, in all seriousness,
That wasn't all seriousness.
it is, but if the women actually have it easier, I'll say yes, and then I'm also say no, because there is a lot that is expected of women. Like, women are expected to be mothers. Women are expected now to work. You know what I'm saying? And basically be on par with the man. Now, some of that is their own doing. Because you sat up here, you said, bitch, you was independent. You said you wanted to do all these things. Okay, bitch, by all means, you are independent. You know what I'm saying? So with that is going to come the whole bag. You can't just take the good. You got to take the bad with that. You know, but at the same time, women are still they're expected to do that now and still somewhat take care of the household. So that's a hard thing to juggle. And I think as a man, you know, us trying to juggle that, first of all, 90% of us, we wouldn't juggle it. What we would do is say, hey, they do and shit. They got a bed to sleep in? Fuck them. They good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else, nigga, you got someplace to eat, you got someplace to sleep, you got someplace to take a shit.
Women,
Get the fuck out of my face about all that other shit.
women deserve it easier in society, because at the end of the day, women are the jewels. They give life. You know, they are life. You know, they're loving, they're kind, they're sweet. They check on you, they're nurturing. I mean, they're a jewel.
Yeah.
They're God's gift to a man. They're God's gift to society. Women do hold a beautiful value in society that we can't let get caught up in the equal rights, or I'm better than her. Women hold a wonderful, wonderful gift that we can't never let. We got to let the younger generation know that you're not the same as a woman. A woman does hold a certain amount of value. So should they get their door open? Yeah. Should you pick up the tab at the table? Yeah. Should you treat her with a certain amount of respect? Should you keep your hands to yourself? Absolutely yes.
And you know what?
Because she's a gentle being. Take care of her. Because the good thing about a woman, if you treat her right, she will be loyal. She will be good to you. You can't let some of the percentage of women that are not that way,
That's the key.
that are ratchets,
That's
that's
the
foul,
key.
that's plotting. You can't let them distort the whole vision of
That's
the
the key.
queens and beautiful women that's out there that's truly faithful.
And you have
But we
to
talk
decide.
about shit, we
That is
joke,
the key.
but women, we love you,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need you. You know, keep giving that fire out, don't
Man.
give up on us.
Man.
If you want to give fire out on this show, dial 1-800. No, we just playing.
But
That's,
all in all, man, you said it, a woman. Some of those are not women. You gotta distinguish the two. And when you can distinguish the two, that'll put an end to who does and who does not. Is she the Claire Huxtable? Or is she just, some freeloader, some, whatever. And I think you hit it on the head. I think you hit it on the head, man. I mean, I think a woman should, because she makes this thing go round.
you make it go around.
You know?
I mean, we all here because of a woman, and
Yeah.
you can't never.
What Tupac say? Since we got a name from a woman, got a game from a woman. Yeah.
Right. That'll never get old.
What James Brown said.
Okay.
This is a man's world.
Oh, okay.
But
It's
To
nothing
be with nothing.
it wouldn't be nothing.
without
There you
a
go.
woman. And get the light out my face.
There
That's
you
also
go.
what James Brown
There
said.
you
We're
go.
gonna wrap it up on that
There
one.
you
Hey,
go.
we appreciate y'all tuning in
Mildly-
for another episode
Mildly
of
Offensive
Mildly
TV.
Offensive TV.
Hashtag.
Like I said, hit us up on Twitter at Mildly TV,
Yep.
and hit us up on Facebook at hashtag Mildly
Mildly
Offensive
Offensive
TV.
TV.
If you're not fucking with us, cut the computer, the goddamn tablet,
Phone,
the
all
phone,
that.
whatever.
Yeah, man.
Leave your comments on this episode. Let us know what you think. We want to hear from you.
The women have it easy in society. That's that.